productivity isn't the sexiest word in the world. Okay. Productivity is simply a matter of taking these busy lives that we live with all of the different hats that we wear, whether you're a parent, whether you're working a full-time job, you're starting a business, you are going to college or studying in a specific field yourself, while trying to spend time with your family and your friends and everything else you're doing. The reality is, especially in a world full of distractions like your cell phone and social media, we're inundated every single day with all these distractions that are trying to steal away our time and steal away our joy. And when it comes to productivity, something I learned a long time ago, it was actually a quote. I don't know who the quote is from, but it was super powerful and I wrote it down the way that I understood it, which is, if you want to be more productive and if you want to turn this busyness into more focus so that you can truly be living the life that you want to live the next year, the next 3 years, the next 5 years, it comes down to living each day as if it were a mini life. Live each day as if it were a mini life. So the morning where you wake up, the moment when you wake up in the morning, you're being reborn. You're being reborn with a new mission that day, a new purpose. And you might be making steps that day towards the same end result. But imagine if every single day you woke up, you knew or you thought that that day was the last day that you would have in order to truly suck the most out of this life and out of this experience that you can. And everything in the middle is you making progress towards that mission or that vision or that purpose. And then when you go to sleep at night and when you close your eyes and finally fall into a deep sleep, you're reborn again the next morning. And it goes again and again and again. But imagine the shift in the results that you would get if you lived each and every day as if it were a mini life in itself. How powerful would that be? So I try to fill my day as much as possible, not just with distractions and with Netflix and video games, but it's okay to enjoy those things sometimes. We'll watch an episode at night. All right, we'll spend an hour, we'll watch Netflix at night, usually 9 p.m., 10 p.m. at the latest, we'll watch an episode, but only for an hour, so that we can use the other 7 or 8 hours of productivity towards things that are fueling our purpose, towards things that are helping us to reach our greatest potential. And like I said, I believe that your greatest potential has to do with serving others, has to do with making a difference in the lives of other people. And I've got 3 different ways here that will help you to take your busyness and turn it into focus so that you're actually getting more things done in one day than you used to get done in a week, 2 weeks, even a month. It's at the point now where I get more done and I make more forward progress and movement in one day than I used to make in a single week. It's not because I'm Superman. It's not because I don't have anything else going on. It's because I'm focused and I have systems in place and I have routines, and I want to show you how to do that same thing. And the first one that I'm going to give you is your success in your productivity is a lot of the ways determined by how you start your day. And I'm not going to go into a deep study here on morning routines because I don't want to bore you that way. But the reality is, the way that you start your day will determine how the rest of your day plays out. So think right now, how are you starting each and every one of your days, or most of your days? Are you starting your days by waking up, staying in bed, and going on your phone? Are you starting your days with emails? Are you starting your days with social media? Reading that post that gets your blood flowing, maybe reading that political post that is the opposing view, and it boils your blood, and now you're experiencing stress and anxiety before you even get out of bed in the morning. What if you could start your day in a way where the rest of your day just flowed for you, where the rest of your day you accumulated all of these other wins and you were making progress towards what it is you want? What if I could tell you that you can start your day beautifully every single day by doing a few things? We talked in one of the previous broadcasts, simply not checking your phone for the first 30 minutes of each day. will make a drastic difference in your levels of happiness throughout the day. I can promise you that. The one thing that you can do leaving this training is making it a commitment to not check your phone for the first 30 minutes of each day. And notice how that makes you feel. Something else that you can do is start your day by feeding your mind in a positive way with whatever that looks like. It could look like watching a YouTube video that teaches you something that you can then practice that day. It might be starting your day with a walk outside, moving your body, getting your blood flowing while listening to a podcast that makes you feel good. Starting your day in a positive way could be simply reading 5 pages of a book when you first begin the day. And after 20 days, you've just read 100 pages. You'll be chowing through books faster than you ever could have imagined. The way you start your day will determine how the rest of your day will go. And the way you start your day will determine whether you go to sleep that night saying, I am satisfied with the mini life that I lived today. The way that you start your day is huge. Another way to turn that busyness of yours into focus so that you're not feeling like you're just running around like a chicken with its head cut off is to be intentional. Be intentional with the time that you're spending in your day. Be intentional with your hours. There's a lot of different ways you can be intentional. Being intentional could simply mean you write down a to-do list when you wake up, and I'll write that here. Maybe it's creating a to-do list. And everything on the to-do list is things that will move the needle for you in your life, your relationships, your fitness, whatever goal it is that you're focused on right now. It could be something as simple as a to-do list. You do it right after you wake up, right after you read the book, whatever it might be, and it gets you started for your day. You're more intentional. You're getting more things done because you're simply more focused. Where focus goes, energy flows. Another way that you can be more intentional with your time is to make your calendar a religion. And it sounds boring, but guys, you live one life. Okay, you live one time. You want to get as much done in a positive way in this one life that you're living, and the number one way to do it is to be more intentional with the time that you're given, because time is limited. Time is something you can't get more of. So be intentional by making great use of your calendar. But another way that you can be intentional with your day, and it kind of goes along with living each day as if it were a mini life, and that is splitting each day into 3 days. As an example, you can make it so your morning is one of your days. 7 a.m. to noon is one day. Noon to 4 p.m. is another day with different responsibilities throughout that you time block for. And then from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m., it's another section of your day. The first part of your day might be dedicated to your health, your fitness, whatever it might be. The second part, between noon and 4 or 5 p.m., you might be focused on your business and growing your business. And then from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m., you're focused on building relationships and being there and being present with your family. There's many different ways that you can be more intentional with your time. And these 3 different things will make that so much more possible for you. Just imagine if you were able to get done in one day what you were normally able to get done in a week. You wanting to leave the rat race, you wanting to open your own business, to start your side hustle, to make your side hustle profitable, you wanting to spend more time with your friends. All of this would be more possible by you starting your day right, being more intentional with your time. And the final way that you can live each day as if it were a mini life is to accumulate wins. One of the things that we do in the Be Better Bootcamp is each day in the Facebook group, in the exclusive community that we have with all the other winners and achievers there, everyone shares the one win or several wins if you have several. Every single day you share your wins in the group. And sometimes wins can be, I accomplished this goal that I set for my business. I was able to take time for myself today to work on this project. I had a great day in sales at my job. But sometimes wins are, I got a massage today and I focused on myself. I took some time for me. I went back to the gym because it's been a week or two since I was at the gym, or a year or two, right? Sometimes wins are professional, but a lot of the times these wins are personal wins. They are wins that have to do with self-love. They are wins that have to do with you finally taking time for yourself. And there's really no better way to live each day as if it were a miniature life in itself than by accumulating more wins, because by racking up more wins and by writing them down each day and by telling other people how you're winning, it's going to train your brain to search for more wins every single day. And you're just going to keep winning and winning and winning. And this is what builds and inspires the levels of confidence that you have for yourself.